What is an indexed dividend option? Realistically, what it is just that. It's an option, but to me, it's trash. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. I teach people how to live and leave a lasting legacy through infinite banking. Every year I get mail, so some companies are just going to have as an automatic option, an automatic rider on your whole life insurance policies, this indexed dividend option rider, which means that you could take a portion of your dividend or all of your dividend and connect it to some market, say the S&P 500, and they may offer you through that rider on your policy the opportunity to earn a multiple of the dividend that you may earn that year, expose it to the market for potential gain or potential loss. So again, you may not have this rider, but you also may have this rider, and you may have this rider just because it was automatically added by the company to your whole life policy, whether you've got a 121 policy, a 95 policy, whatever the case may be. And every company may be a little bit different here. Some companies may not offer this policy. I own policies from companies that just automatically put this rider on the policies. And every year when I get that mail saying, well, here's what your projected dividend for the year is, you can tie it to the market, this S&P 500, through this indexed dividend rider option. And I open that up. And when I open that up, I throw it in the trash because I don't want to do that with my dividends. Now, it's an option, and that's why I'm talking about it, because I think that you should be aware of what your options are. I don't think there's a better ideal asset to own than a properly structured whole life policy from a mutual company that pays a dividend for those that are using that type of private asset for becoming your own banker, for infinite banking. It's the ideal financial asset. And when it comes to the dividend aspect of that type of an asset, there are so many benefits of having that asset that provides that dividend. Now, these companies have been paying these dividends for well over 100 years. I've actually covered dividends in and of themselves in this particular EncycloMedia series. I would encourage you to check that episode out. You've got lots of options: checks in the mail, buy paid up additional insurance, tie your dividend or a portion of your dividend to the market for potential gain, potential loss. These are all options that you have. Ultimately, for me, I just want my dividends at this stage in life. Now, in the future, I may decide to supplement my income passively with dividends and just get a check in the mail. But currently, and most of the time, an individual is going to want, for implementing infinite banking, to have that dividend by additional paid up insurance. Meaning, when you receive a dividend from a company, which is not guaranteed, but again, these companies that are these mutual companies that are paying dividends for over 100 consecutive years, when they do award you a dividend, that dividend can be used to buy paid up additional insurance, which means coverage, protection, death benefit. And if that death benefit number increases, then the cash value of the policy increases as well. So that's how I have all of my policies currently, and that's how I set up clients' policies for that dividend to buy paid up additional insurance. But once a year, I get that mail offering me that dividend option, and I throw it away. I just don't do anything with it. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to have all of those options. And again, there are others, so make sure to check out that dividend episode where we focus on your opportunity as the owner of such policies. So if you get that mail once a year, now not your annual statement, I love getting my annual statement, but if you get that mail once a year and decide to toss that, I understand. Hopefully you understand more about what your options are, and you'll make the choice that best suits you. Do know that this is, with the companies that I own policies with that offer this particular rider, this is something that you would have to opt into. So there's nothing automatically being done with your dividend. You get to choose what is going to happen to your dividend. So again, that's why I'm making this video, so that you can be aware. I've adopted what Nelson Nash said in his Becoming Your Own Banker book as my own philosophy, which is when you know what's going on, you'll know what to do. So as always, if you would like to have a one-on-one conversation with me to get started infinite banking for yourself, you can find me at DurhamTalents.com. Live and leave a lasting legacy. If you learned more about how to live and leave a lasting legacy, check out this next recommended video to continue the journey.